Push for Excellence is prepping to host its 29th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Scholarship Breakfast, and it's on this upcoming Monday.
So just to give you an idea how much this program gives back since it started in 1990, Push Excel has been able to give close to $10 million. Awesome. And here to tell us more is Reverend Janette Wilson. Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing very good. $10 million, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, over a period of 29 plus years, you have students who are first generation college students, and so we tried, first we just would give them a contribution, and over the years it evolved into a sustainable scholarship so that they could reapply every year for the same amount. We have 4 different levels. The most impactful has been our Toyota scholarship, which takes students and gives them $25,000 a year for 3 years, plus a summer co-op opportunity and an opportunity to work at Toyota. So
yeah.
They end up with going from high school to college to career.
Yeah, you must have helped hundreds of students over the years.
Well, it's several hundred, and then there's so many that we've helped that we didn't have the kind of database to keep track of them over the early parts of the scholarship.
Okay.
It's fantastic, Reverend. So who's going to be in attendance?
Well, I'm excited because this is going to feature all of these young people. We have the Hiplet ballerinas.
Yeah.
I mean, they are phenomenal. We have the Timeless Gifts. Young people are going to do a tribute to Dr. King. And we have our robotics team. They're going to talk about how kids can program robots. We have a robot that'll greet you at the door. And then we have
our technology we're
then
talking
we have
about.
our oratorical scholars who have a special tribute to our journey from being brought here 400 years ago to today.
Oh, wow. So I've been to this breakfast the last 2 years, and you guys always have celebrities, you have entertainment, you have the big politicians, big names in the city. It's definitely a time where the community comes together for a good cause, for scholarships, for education for our kids.
And also to reflect on the legacy of Dr. King. This year is critical for us, and so we want people to understand we don't hold this breakfast just to have fun, but to really look at the seriousness of the government shutdown that impacts all of us. We're looking at the rise of poverty, which Dr. King focused on his last birthday, and this whole immigration crisis.
And that's Reverend Jesse Jackson's, his special part in the program on Monday.
He's going to give those reflections.
He'll be definitely focusing on Dr. King. We're actually going to have Reverend Jesse Jackson in studio on Monday to preview a little bit of that, so that'll be cool.
And he's one of the few people that are living that was really with Dr. King.
Yeah, a very important voice in our community, an icon without question. So the program's also with the idea of keeping the legacy of Linda Brown alive as well.
Well, when you think about Linda Brown could not attend the school right near her home. She had to walk across the railroad track to attend a school that was underfunded, under-resourced. We're still fighting for equitable resources in public education. Here we are 51 years after Dr. King died, but 60 plus years after the Brown versus the Board of Education. And so we're going to be looking at what must we do to change educational policy.
And for those who may have missed it, Linda Brown, obviously the little girl at the forefront of the Brown versus Board of Education.
The case is named after her.
Landmark decision by the Supreme Court. All right, well, Reverend Dr. Janette Wilson, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by.
So great to have you in here. Yeah,
this is a real pumped up set. I like this.
Thank you.
We're trying to bring some energy and some life. And she
I want to come back.
You get to wear tennis shoes.
Can I wear my gym shoes?
You can do that.
Yes, you can.
They made me dress. Look
you
at
get to do whatever you want.
You are a reverend. You get a free pass.
That's right. So tickets are available for Monday's breakfast. If you would like to attend, and you absolutely should, visit pushexcel.org, everybody, and get involved.